In the previous clip, you saw that guy jumping, right? Well, there was something else you also saw him doing. He was bending his knees before he actually jumped. But do you know why do we actually need to bend our knees before we jump? You'll get the answer right here, so let's roll the intro and let's get started. This bending of knees is basically because of a kinesiological phenomenon called the stretch-shortening cycle. This basically states that before doing any explosive movement, our body has to go through an anti-movement so that it can do the explosive movement with the maximum power possible. This effect applies to all the explosive movements that we can possibly imagine. Let's take some examples. In this clip, you saw the pitcher taking his hand backwards before throwing the ball. Now see this. In this clip, you saw this footballer taking his leg backwards before shooting the ball. Now comes the question, why does this phenomenon actually work? Well, according to science, there are three main reasons for the working of the stretch shortening effect. Let's go through them. Reason number 1, mechanical advantage. When our limbs go through the anti-movement, they get the maximum time and the maximum distance to travel, which allows them to produce the maximum force at the point of contact or the point of release. In other words, traveling the maximum distance and having more time to produce the maximum force that they can allows the muscles to produce the maximum force that they actually can. This ultimately allows for a more explosive movement. Reason number 2, our nervous system. Our sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems need to make some necessary adjustments in the body before doing any explosive movement. One of these adjustments is covered in point number 3, which is substrate. Our muscles only have the ATP stored for the next 2 to 3 seconds of activity, which means that if you were to do an explosive movement right now, it is very less likely that your muscles will have enough energy to do that movement at your full capacity. When our body goes through the anti-movement, our nervous system stimulates our muscles to produce and store ATP for the following powerful contraction. There are also other reasons for the working of the stretch shortening effect, but they are not so significant, so I have not covered them. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you like the information, then hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, peace.